Shut up and sit down.
Right, what's the story, internet? So I've been thinking about making this video for a long time, and today just solidified the fact that I needed to make this video. So, as I'm sure you can expect and probably understand, I'm not very happy today. Manchester United lost to Leipzig, pretty embarrassingly so. Second half was better, but first half was awful. Talk about that in the review video. But that's not the topic of what I want to discuss today. What I want to discuss is toxic fans. Not just toxic fans, but fans that don't support the team that they're supposed to support. So I'm going to be talking about it from a Manchester United example, but before other teams chime in and say, hey, your fans are the worst. What about Arsenal? Arsenal Fan TV? What about Chelsea willing Mourinho to be sacked before begging him to come back to be sacked again? Liverpool fans. Every team has them. Barcelona fans, Real Madrid fans. Real Madrid fans are the worst. But speaking about it from a Manchester United perspective, I'm just waiting for people to start saying Ole out. That's why I'm wearing a Solskjaer shirt today, actually, even though we've lost. I'm waiting for people to say Ole out. But why? What, so we can get another mercenary in, like Pochettino? What's he going to do? That's not a long-term fix. Because the same thing's going to happen. It's going to do what happened at Spurs. Couple of seasons, does all right, pretty mediocre, might not win any trophies, then you want him out. Not the same thing that happens to Van Gaal and Mourinho. Look at David Moyes, who wasn't given enough time. Everyone wanted him out, said he was doing rubbish, showed promising signs near the end, and then he's gone. And then, in the words of Justin Bieber, it's too late now to say sorry. He's gone. Can't get him back. So now you move on to the next one. We moved on to Louis van Gaal. Didn't do brilliantly, but didn't do too badly. Won us an FA Cup. Made us finish second. Not awful. And then the day after he gets the FA Cup, fans want his head and he's sacked. And then all of a sudden, it's, oh, well, we didn't want him to go. Look back on your timeline. Van Gaal out. Talking all this rubbish about him. The fans are the ones with the biggest voice. They're the ones that wanted him out. So they got him out. You're surprised when that happens? Same thing with Mourinho. He came in, he won us a League Cup, he won us a Europa League. And then all of a sudden you want him out. Because he has a bit of an off season. Now I know he was mouthing off. And yeah, it wasn't great. But not going to give him time to try and fix it? No? Okay. So we bring in Solskjaer, club legend. Does brilliantly in his first 14 matches. Gets a permanent contract. Everyone's laughing. Who's this? Where did he come from? And now look at him. Did well last season. Got us into the Champions League. Yeah, we're probably knocked out, but it depends on Paris tomorrow. But if you can't support your team when they're losing, you don't deserve to support them when they're winning. It's the truth. It's the nature of sports. You can't win every week. It'd be boring if you won every week. No one would watch it. Because there's no risk. There's no risk, there's no reward. Winning every week? What's the point? You already know the outcome. Yeah, you might not know by how many points, but you already know you're going to win. It's a big deal if you miss it. Same team winning every year? Boring. Team's going to lose at some point. Doesn't matter if you're best team in the world. You're going to lose at some point. Look at Germany in the international spectrum. Look at Barcelona. They lost today. Yeah, it was against Juventus, but still. Lost 3-0. Look at Liverpool. They drew 1-1 with Brighton. No one saw that coming. But if you're a true supporter, you still support your team. Yeah, you feel pissed off. I'm not particularly happy. wondering what happened with the players today. We had 5 defenders on in the first half. Couldn't block a shot to save our lives. Couldn't mark a man to save our lives. But at the end of the day, I'm still wearing the shirt and I'm still a Manchester United fan. And I'm still backing the manager. Still backing the players because I want them to do well. Because if they succeed, I succeed. So yeah, I can criticise them. Constructive criticism is necessary in life. But if you're going to start selling out your team just because they lost, they're not your team. You're a fair weather fan. See you later. Door's right there. Be gone. Because you don't deserve to support that team. You don't deserve to support that team. You don't deserve to wear the shirt. And how dare you say that you bleed your team's colours? Because you don't. You just like the way it sounds. You just want to be a part of something, but you're not. So piss off. Be gone. And like I said, it's not just Manchester United fans. Every team has them. But for the people who are truly fans, who go week in, week out, that's where you find the true supporters. And for those fans that go to Old Trafford and sing United Till I Die, and say that you'll keep the red flag flying high, and then post shit about getting rid of the manager, talk is cheap. You're not showing me anything with your actions. So, see you later. And to all the fans of other teams that are talking about Manchester United, yeah, Mr. Big Man now, but where were you 10 years ago when Alex Ferguson was dominating the league? Didn't hear anything then. Didn't hear anything. There's a flag at Old Trafford, obviously when fans are there, but it says, hated, adored, but never ignored. It's true. Because as soon as the match finished, all I saw was jokes about the Europa League. We're not even officially out yet. Like I said, it matters what happens again with Paris tomorrow. Is it likely that Istanbul are going to beat them? No. It's in Paris. They're not doing very well. It's not likely at all. It's a possibility. Wasn't likely that Manchester United were going to beat Paris when we beat them to go on to the quarterfinals against Barcelona. But we did. I remember watching it. And it's an incredible match. If you want it hard enough, you can do it. Now, like I said, is it likely that Istanbul are going to beat Paris? No. Can I will it to happen? I can try. It's probably not. But at the same time, I'm looking forward to the Manchester derby this weekend. Because what better way to recover than to beat the smug faces on the other side of Manchester? Because they've already qualified. They're already through to the next round. What better way than to wipe that smirk off of Pep Guardiola's face? What better way than to see Aguero crying after the match in the corner? No better tonic than that. But there's a lot of fans that are already dreading this weekend. Oh, it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. Yeah, we haven't been playing very well. I'll admit it. I watched the Southampton match. I watched the West Ham match. I watched the Leipzig match. I watched the PSG match. We have not been starting matches very well. I agree with what one of the commentators said. We need a hypnotist to make us think it's the 60th minute and we're 1-0 down from the get-go. But I still support them. Even when they get embarrassed like they did today. Still support them. That's why I've got them tattooed on my arm, saying United till I die. Because I am. I'm a fan through and through. It doesn't matter who's the manager. It doesn't matter what players we've got. At the end of the day, I'm still a Manchester United fan. And unlike all the rest of you who said that you bleed the colours of your team, I actually bleed the colour of my team. So, don't come at me with all that nonsense from your other teams. Don't come at me, supposed Manchester United fans, saying that you support your team, and then as soon as something like this happens, manager out, players out, you're out, supporting another team. It's not what football's all about. It's not what sports is all about. You stick by your team through thick and thin. And if you can't, then you don't deserve to have that badge sitting on your chest. And there's a lot of fans out there at the minute that don't deserve that. And it's sickening to see. It really is. Just have to shake your head at it. Sports is one of the most amazing things to be a part of, whether you're participating or whether you're a fan. But when it turns toxic, especially from your own supporters, can't be doing with any of that. Just get out, let the rest of us enjoy it. Those true supporters enjoy it. It's what the sport is all about. It's for the true fans. It's not for the fake fans. If you want to be a part of something, a part of a real family, you support a team, win or lose or draw. You support them when they're up, you support them when they're down. And that's what I will continue to do. As long as there is blood pumping through these veins, I will continue to be united till I die. Thank you very much for watching. There will be a review of the day's Champions League matches going up at the same time of this. There will be a preview of tomorrow's matches going up tomorrow. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. Ta-ra for now.